Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson, and I'll just title this one Bionic Marking. Bionic marking. You see, this is where this is where it's going. You see, we are in the end. And who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the Son, YAHAWAHSHI, he prophesied this a long time ago, since the beginning, before the earth was even formed. You see, and St. John the Revelator also seen this. And we are in that time. We don't have no 40 or 50 years left. We just don't. This through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI, this got to be the last 7 to 10 of this man's rulership, the devil, Esau, Edom, you so-called Caucasian white folks. This is your last 7 to 10 years in rulership. The last 7 to 10. It ain't going past 10. Quote me if I'm wrong. But the physical cash is coming to an end. And Jake, Jake, 2/3 of Jake, they're the consumer, they're the majority of consumers. And, they love having stacks of cash on them and having all this money in the bank account, which is nothing wrong. But Jake gets possessive and obsessed with it to where they praise it. They make sure, that they put that on a high standard. You got some Jakes, they go on social media and they got stacks of cash, and a lot of that money is through dope, or they done robbed, or maybe some of them they've worked hard for it, but this is what they idolize. You see, and ultimately they're not serving the Lord. They got all the money in the world and all these different possessions of things, but they're not serving the Lord, nor are they thanking him or praising him. You see? But you can't, a lot of 2/3 Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, it's all vanity. A good 2/3 of Israel Jakes, you're stuck in vanity. You see? Matter of fact, let me grab a quick script real quick, because this is what King Solomon said. And King Solomon is the richest man to ever walk this earth. There was nobody that was richer than King Solomon. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. He had all the gold. He had all the silver. You see? There was nobody more richer than King Solomon. Nobody. But this is what he said. He had 700 wives, 300 concubines. He had all the gold, all the silver. The Lord gave him everything. You see? Well, let's go to Ecclesiastes 1 and 14, and it reads, this is what King Solomon said, King David's son. And King David is going to rule in the kingdom. And King Solomon. Ecclesiastes 1 and 14, and it reads, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity, all of it. You got Jake, they idolize their cars. You got Jake, they idolize, they got all these women. You got Jake, they idolize all the money. You know, they got all these different homes and mansions. King Solomon said, he said, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. He's seen everything. And behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. You see? And you got Jake in this time because they're about to, the economy's about to crash, and this physical cash is about to be done with. We're going on to this bionic, like it says on the screen, bionic banking. Credit cards, chips inserted into hands. So this is where it's finna go. This is the MOTB, the MO to the T to the B. This is that mark. See? And this is that hour of temptation. See, the Lord is, like he said, I didn't come to bring peace on earth, but division. And everybody that's on this planet is going to have a choice to make. You're either going to serve the Lord, or you're going to die with the devil. And that's just bottom line to it. Because if you seek to go with the Lord, he's going to take care of you, even if it means losing your life. The Lord told you, if you die for the Lord, he promised you 100-fold in the kingdom. That means when he comes back, you are going to be the first to go to be beamed up in them chariots to go with him. You're going to be the first. That's if you die for the Lord, that's an automatic. You signed your ticket to the kingdom without a question. If you die for the Lord, he said what is that, Psalms? He said, precious is the death of the saints in his eyes. Roughly paraphrasing it. If you die for the Lord, he loves that. If you die for the Lord in this time, you sign your ticket to the kingdom. And this is ultimately to the elect out of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and to the Israelites that are scattered into these other countries that look like the other nations. But I'm gonna let this play, and then I got a couple scripts and I'll close out. But this is what it is. This is the MO to the T to the B. This is that chocolate chip. This is it right here. And starting with the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, you know, Apostle Tahar, you know, Apostle Gabar and Ramlad and Rakah, they're the ones that have been saying this for years now. You see, Salakia.
Tens of thousands of that.
They've been saying this for years now. They're the ones, and it's here. They are the true men of the Lord at Great Millstone. You see, I'm gonna let this play, and then we'll get to the scriptures. This is the mark, that RFID technology, CHIP.
Else's patients, like me.
And me.
And me. Strongly opposed.
When Elias Brokberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like touching?
Yeah. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all on chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future.
Install in-grain procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here. The microchip implants use the same...
See? See? The microchips are already in Sweden. And, you know, there's already countries pretty much, you know, after going into this new year, 2023, you know, there's countries that are they're going cashless. They're not gonna be accepting cash no more. You know, your physical cash that you people have been used to, that's about to be done away with, and they're bringing in this mark. You know, you have countries like Norway and Finland and you know, New Zealand and Switzerland and the UK, the Netherlands, what is that? Hong Kong. All these countries are going cashless. That means ain't gonna be going no more with no physical cash. You're gonna have to have this mark at the end of the day. You know, they're already doing it with your phone. You can pay with your phone, scan your phone, scan your card. They're already doing it. They're preparing you for it. You see? But they're gonna come all the way with it. You know, they're gonna use this order out of chaos that they got going on, because the economy's about to crash and there's going to be civil unrest. You see, there's going to be civil unrest. Just, you know, and this is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. And this is how you're going to be able to buy your food and buy your clothes, and what you need is through this MO to the T to the B. Let me get another scripture. It says, let's go to Isaiah 14 and 13, and it reads, and this is the devil. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Who ascended in heaven? You see? Edom. You see? He's ascended into heaven. It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of YAHAWAHSHI. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. 14, which is America right here. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And that's that nuclear fire. That's coming. See, Esau gonna think that he's gonna get away with what he got by trying to mark everybody and trying to go up there to his space stations and, you know, and be like YAHAWAHSHI. But the Lord said He's gonna bring him down to the sides of the pit. He's gonna blow Esau to smithereens, man. Call Allah Yimla YAHAWAHSHI.
Technology that's in contactless credit cards, which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden. No cash. At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds.
See? And that's it. That's what they finna put in your body. You see? This is what they gonna put in your body. Let me go to Job. Actually, let me go to Salakia. Let me go to Revelation. Revelation 13. Revelation 13 and 7. And it reads, Revelation 13 and 7, and it reads, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. See, because he's coming after Israel. You see, the devil, Esau, Edom, these so-called white folks, you know, the elites, they're coming after Israel because they know who the elites know. The people that run, you know, that own the banks, you know, the Rothschilds, the Rothbergs, the Wahlbergs, Salakia, and them Jewish banking families, Amalek. They know who the 12 lost tribes of Israel are, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They know. And they know by you taking this, you're pretty much, you're committing suicide against the Lord. You're selling your soul in this time to come. And then you have, you know, other camps and other leaders, they're telling you to take this. And if you take this, the Lord is going to torment you in this thermonuclear fire, and however the Lord wants to judge you, you know, for taking this. If you take this in this time coming, because this is the next, this is it. This is the M-O to the T to the B. If you take this, you are finished. You will die horribly. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. See? It said, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. 8, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. This is how you're going to worship the devil in this time to come, by taking this CHIP. You see? Whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundations of the world. Let me hop to, let me go to, let me go to 13. It says, Revelation 13 and 13, and he doth great wonders. See, this is his great wonder, and they're going, and Esau's going to trick people. You know, if you're blind, if you're deaf, he already has this, man. You know, that you can see if you put this in your body. You know, if you're deaf, you put this in your body, you can hear. You know, he's going to come with great wonders. Great wonders. And a lot of people are going to be deceived. If you take this, you have no chance at making it on this first go around in the kingdom, man. And you are gonna be tormented. See, a lot of 2/3 Jakes is so they're so contempting. You know, they love this place, America, man. And Jakes around the world in this system, they love it. The partying, the hanging out, free, just having a free way of life, and don't got a care in the world. So they're going to seek to save their life. And to men and women, if you have families, you have kids, you're going to be presented with this. And a lot of people are not going to be able to take this. They're not going to be able to take the suffering. So they ain't going to have no other choice but to take this technology. And a lot of the women around the world, you know, that are married and got kids, when you have your newborn kids, or you see your kids starving, you know, the women are they're gonna fold into this. See? Because the Lord's not dealing with a lot of them like that. They're going to fall into this temptation. The men too, but those that got wives, be prepared that your wife is going to fold into this. And this is to Jake, man. 14. Oh, Salakia. It says, so that I'm in 13. So he that maketh come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beasts, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image, of the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. This is what's coming. 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. This is that bionic marking. And he causeth all, it don't matter who it is, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. It don't matter if you locked up or you traveling across the world, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, in their right hand or in their forehead. 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that the mark or the image of the beast under the number of his name. And that number is that 666. Then you wonder why you go into the store and they got you 6 feet apart. You know, it's six, everything. They got it all on your canned goods. What is it that the numerical number? Quote me if I'm wrong. That's all on your foods and your canned goods. Those ID, those numbers on there. The pricing numbers. I got one more and I'm gonna close out. And like it tells you in John 2, or Salakia, in Revelations, the 20th chapter, that you're going to be beheaded, man, for this. You are going to be beheaded. If you don't, that's why I just told you, it just read that if you don't worship this image, you will be killed. And this is what it's going to come to. Revelation 16:1, and it reads, and it reads, 16:2, Salakia. 16:2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. You see? That worship his image.
Rosalind Dyer.
Salakia. That worship his image. And see, and this is what it's gonna come to. Salakia for the commercials. That if you take that The Lord's going to put a grievous sore on you, man. You're going to have a sore on you so bad. You might have bumps all over your body. He might smite you with blindness. He might smite you to where you can't eat. You know, you can't hear and see. He's going to put a grievous sore on those that sign their life over. Ultimately to you, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. If you take this right here, the Lord's he's gonna put a grievous sore on you. And that's a cold feeling, to not being able to see or hear and can't eat. And the Lord's gonna torment you. You're gonna want to kill yourself, but the Lord ain't gonna let that happen. He's just gonna torment you. And in the end, if he ain't killed you, he's just gonna give you over to the missiles, to that nuclear war. But this is the MO to the T to the B, that chocolate chip. You know, Apostle Tahar and Gabar and Ramla and Rakah, you know, the apostles at Great Millstone, they're the ones who said this. They've been said this. And you got these other leaders and other camps, they're going off telling you to take it. You know, the white sleeping with white women is the mark, and you know, the internet is the mark. That's not it. The apostles at Great Millstone, they're the ones who said this and warned everybody. And they're completely right that this is the MO to the T to the B. And if you take this, you will be destroyed. Shalom.